So last week I mentioned that next video is going to be a little different. I lied. Originally I was talking about this video. I was talking about the death of Anthem and just the death in games in general. I kind of pushed that video forward and forgot about the ending for this one, so forget I said that. And I kind of did lie a second time. Did say I was going to play through the whole Batman series. At first I was thinking, yeah, I'll just play through it all at once. But then I thought it might get a little repetitive and boring just to see Batman, 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 one after the other. So instead I thought I'd have a main series I'm going to play through, which is Batman Arkham. But then in between each one, just like sprinkle a little game here, or a game here, or a bigger game here, just to like, keep the variety going. But while we will get through the Batman series, it will just take a lot longer than like a usual video. For example, the last video, it was about 10 hours of playtime and like 10 hours of making the video. Not even kidding. It was a lot longer than I thought it'd be. And I just can't do that every so often, so I can just sprinkle in a small game here and there. I'm also just trying to see how fast I can get a video out for something very simple. So I started playing at like around 11 a.m. on January 22nd, and we'll see when the video gets uploaded. Which is why today I played Pickle Simulator. Now, why did I pick this game? I have no idea. I was browsing through the new games on Steam, saw this, I thought I could be a pickle, and oh my god, I wanted to be a pickle. You might be thinking, what kind of thrilling gameplay and amazing story would there be in a Pickle Simulator game? Well, yeah, that's it. It's literally just, still images of pickles. Not even images, it's just a Unreal Engine 5 scene setup. You can change the graphics at any time. Yeah, you just browse through different scenes of pickles. And you want to know the fun part? Oh, let me tell you a little story about how I got through this game. Hang on, I have to move this light because it is just blinding me. Oh yeah, also I got a new light. Hopefully this don't look too terrible now. So at the start of the game it tells you press 1 to enter the new scene. And I did that. And I saw pickles in the back rooms. Took a quick glance at the achievements and saw there would be multiple scenes. Didn't want to spoil myself, so I didn't read too far into it. And I don't know why, but I just assumed after some time it would just go on to the next scene. So I waited 10 minutes. There was a trophy pop for playing for 10 minutes. I assumed, alright, maybe be a little longer for the next scene. Maybe like, 15 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes even. Play with your pickle for 10 minutes. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes in game. How do I get to the next scene? But time just kept going and going. I was just watching these pickles have sex with a little cuckle in the background. So I tried to do some stuff. I pressed some buttons on my keyboard. I pressed P for pickle, so that's kind of cool. I then feared the worst, because there's another achievement for playing for an hour, and then one for playing even longer. It doesn't specify how long. So then my next thought was, oh shit, am I gonna have to be watching this scene for an hour before the next scene change? So what did I do? I waited for an hour. Sat there. As time went on, and I just watched this unfortunate scene of two pickles having sex and a pickle in the background just watching. I did also look up some people who actually completed this game, just to see like how long they've played for. And it said 10 hours. So that specifies how long the last achievement is, 10 hours. And there's roughly 10 scenes in the game. So I thought, oh my god, it's gonna take an hour before a scene changes. I'm gonna pull through it. I'm gonna sit here for 10 hours and watch as the scenes change. And so after some time, the hour mark hit, and I got the achievement for playing for an hour, but there was no scene change. This is where I started to worry. Okay. Why did not the scene change? I don't want to back out of this. Oh no. I looked it up. There's a lot of people who have the achievements for the scene changes, but not for playtime. I even looked up a video of one other person who played this game and they were able to change scenes. So I thought I missed something. So I pressed the buttons again and... I just realized I'm muted. I've been in here for a fucking hour and I could have just pressed the numbers. This one's a lot more enticing. It's got actual music. Yeah, I guess I never just pressed the number keys the first time. Don't know why. I got the P for pickle, but I couldn't press the number 2 apparently. I sat there for an hour just rambling about random shit. That's all I could do was switch the graphics just to see the pickle scene. For some reason, the highest quality setting, the pickle quality, almost killed my OBS. It just over-encoded everything. And low quality looks like absolute dog shit. Had I known you could change the scenes, I would have been able to see a noir pickle, a lewd painting of a pickle, a poppy playtime pickle, a detective tickle pickle, a pickle pondering life in the kitchen, a maidenless pickle, or a boomer pickle, or a golden pickle. Instead, I sat there for an hour, not even being a pickle, or being able to play with a pickle. I just became the pickle in the background. I just watched. I became the cuck. Ugh. That's why Pickle Simulator is going at number 4 in the C tier. Had I actually been the pickle, or been able to do anything with the pickle, or literally anything else, we were looking at an S tier. But we just couldn't have that, could we? Anyway, that's it for this. I'll see you in the next one.